Welcome back to Europe House Tour. Sometimes we find ourselves wondering, at what point would we stop and feel that a home is finally enough? The kind of place that brings a sense of calm. Perhaps something like the two properties we're about to explore today. In this video, we'll be looking at two homes in very different regions of Italy. The first is located in Viola, Piedmont, in a mountain resort area known for its ski atmosphere and clearly defined winter seasons. The second is in Montagano, Molise, set within a historic village where life moves slower, quieter, and carries the unmistakable feeling of the Italian countryside. Both properties are priced well below the average of their respective areas. One is listed at €22,000, while the other comes in at €23,000. At first glance, both feel like the kind of opportunity that makes you pause, and beyond the price, each one carries its own distinct character. The first property gives the impression that it could be used relatively quickly, but it also raises questions about long-term living costs. The second is much larger, with a significantly lower price per square meter. But what you see here is not just a cheap house, it's a renovation project that could completely reshape the total cost over time. And perhaps that's exactly why the second property is the one that may make many people pause a little longer. Not because it's easier, but because it asks for effort in exchange for what it might eventually become. If you find this video helpful, take a moment to like, subscribe, and continue exploring with us in the journeys ahead. And now, let's begin with the first property of today.
Viola is one of those places that makes it easy to understand why some mountain areas in Italy don't need to be famous to keep drawing people back. The charm of the Italian countryside lies in its slower rhythm, quietly pushing away the rush of city life. This is the kind of place where winter carries the atmosphere of alpine stories, and warmer seasons open up hiking paths filled with wildflowers, rolling hills, and clear skies. The kind of environment that gives you energy in a way no city ever could. In St. Gray di Viola, that feeling comes gently, almost effortlessly. And within that setting, the first property of today appears with a price that naturally makes you pause a little longer. It is listed at €22,000 for 66 square meters, which comes out to around €333.33 per square meter. Compared to the local market in the Comune of Viola, where the average is about €466 per square meter, this is already lower, but the difference becomes much clearer when compared to the wider province of Cuneo, where the average sits around €1,284 per square meter. In other words, this is a mountain retreat property with a significantly lower entry price than the broader regional market. In terms of layout, this is a quadrilocale, meaning it includes 4 rooms, with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, located on the second floor. The apartment is sold fully furnished, and its condition is described as habitable, meaning it can be used relatively quickly without requiring a major renovation from the start. Inside, the space includes a living room opening onto a balcony, a separate kitchen, 2 bedrooms, both with access to a balcony, a bathroom with a window. These are not extravagant features, but they are practical and functional for everyday life. In addition, the property includes a private garage, which is a strong advantage in a mountain setting, especially during winter, and access to a shared garden, adding a softer, more livable feel to the overall environment. What makes this property more notable is not just that it's in a mountain area, but that it sits directly within the ski resort area of Viola St. Gray. This gives its location a much clearer value compared to many other low-cost homes. From here, you are essentially already within a mountain holiday environment, surrounded by landscapes like Monte Mondino and Brickmondino, with another ski area, San Giacomo Cardini, just about 6 kilometers away. The listing also mentions that the area offers relatively convenient access to the Ligurian coast, although no exact distance is confirmed. At least in terms of lifestyle, this is the kind of place where you could imagine winter in the mountains, summer by the sea, and the rest of the year filled with quiet walks and open landscapes. In terms of daily convenience, the apartment is not completely disconnected from infrastructure. The Viola San Gray bus stop is only about 300 meters away, meaning just a short walk. The nearest train station, Seva, is around 18.3 kilometers away, with bus connections continuing up to Viola. The new Ospedale di Seva is also about 18.3 kilometers away, making access to larger medical services relatively reasonable by car. The nearest pharmacy is approximately 6.2 kilometers away, and other services such as banks and grocery stores are available within the Comune or nearby areas. In other words, this is not an urban lifestyle where everything is right downstairs, but rather one where you accept moderate convenience in exchange for nature, quiet, and space. Of course, the low price does not mean the long-term costs are necessarily low. The building dates back to around 1970, has an Energy Class G rating, and is located in a cold mountain climate. This means that heating costs could become a real factor, not just a technical detail. Things like window insulation, heat retention, moisture buildup, or mold during winter should all be checked carefully. Additionally, since the apartment is part of a condominium, it's important to review shared regulations, heating cost allocation, and potential future maintenance fees. But when placed next to a price of 22,000 euros and around 333 euros per square meter, these are often the kinds of trade-offs that many buyers may find acceptable, as long as expectations are realistic from the start. This property is not ideal for someone looking for passive rental income or extremely low monthly costs, but for someone searching for a mountain second home, a weekend retreat, or simply a small place to hold as a quiet escape during the year, it still holds a certain logic. And perhaps the real question worth sitting with is this: when a place already offers you a ski location, a private garage, balconies, and the ability to use it fairly quickly at such a low price, is the long-term cost of maintaining it something you are willing to accept, or is that exactly where the line between affordable and not really cheap anymore begins?
If the apartment in Viola feels like a mountain retreat that you could start using almost immediately, then the second property in today's journey moves in a completely different direction. This time, we leave Piedmont and head down to Molise, one of the least talked about regions in Italy, yet a place that still preserves much of the character of traditional Italian villages. And among them, Montagano stands out as a representative example. It is a hilltop village overlooking the Biterno Valley, with narrow streets, tightly connected houses along a main axis, and a kind of layout where within just a few minutes of walking, you can experience almost everything the village has to offer. Right on Corso Umberto I, the main street of the village, this house is listed at 23,000 euros for a total area of about 137 square meters. That brings the price down to roughly 167.88 euros per square meter. Compared to the local average in Montagano, around 334 euros per square meter, this property sits at almost 50% below market level. And in cases like this, the price per square meter alone is enough to make you pause and ask, why is a property this large being sold at such a low price? In terms of structure, this is a cello terra house, a type of property that extends vertically across multiple floors, rather than spreading across a single level like a modern apartment. In this case, it spans 3 floors. The ground floor includes the entrance area with an open kitchen and living space, a bathroom, and a small storage room. The middle floor features a separate dining room and 1 bedroom. The top floor offers a 2nd bedroom, likely with a window overlooking the surrounding landscape. This layout reflects a very traditional Italian village home, where space is organized vertically, adapting to the compact structure of hillside towns. One notable advantage is the location. The house is not on the edge of the village, but sits directly on the main street, which makes the idea of actually living here much more practical. Within about 2 minutes on foot, you can reach a pharmacy, post office, and school, and there is also a small local bar along the same street. These may not be extensive amenities, but they are enough to support a basic daily rhythm without needing to travel far. For larger services, such as hospitals, banks, and full infrastructure, the city of Campobasso is about 13 kilometers away, or roughly 25 minutes by bus. And from Montagano, you can still reach the Adriatic coast, termally, in about 57 minutes by car, allowing for a lifestyle that blends village living with occasional seaside trips. However, like many properties at this price level, there are important realities that need to be acknowledged. The listing clearly states da ristrutture, meaning the house requires renovation, and in this case, it's likely not just light work. This could involve a full renovation, including electrical systems, plumbing, windows, insulation, and interior finishing. Given that the house dates back to around 1960, it is also essential to check structural integrity, wall moisture, and general wear over time. Another limitation is that the house has only 1 bathroom across 3 floors, which may not be ideal from a functional perspective. Any changes to improve this could involve additional legal procedures and approvals. Renovation costs could reach 30,000 to 40,000 euros, depending on the scope of work. But if we look at it from another angle, based on the materials provided in the listing, the property can still be used in its current state, and renovation can be carried out gradually over time rather than all at once. And that is exactly what makes this type of property appealing to a certain group of buyers. At 23,000 euros for 137 square meters, you're not just buying a place to live, you're buying a framework to reshape according to your own vision. It's not suitable for someone who wants to move in immediately with no effort. It's not ideal for someone expecting quick rental returns. But for someone who is willing to enter a longer renovation journey, with a clear plan and a realistic understanding of the process, this could become a very distinctive starting point. By the end of today's journey, what stays with us is probably not just the numbers 22,000 and 23,000 euros. Because after everything we've seen, what remains is not simply 2 low-priced properties in Italy. What lingers more is a very familiar state of mind. At first, there is curiosity, then a bit of doubt when the prices sound almost unreal. But the longer you look, the less it becomes about cheap or expensive. It begins to shift into a quieter, deeper question. When a place is priced low enough to make us stop and look closely, what are we actually weighing in that moment? Alongside that, there is also a very practical advantage, one that often matters more than appearances. When the entry price is low, the financial pressure is lower too. In areas like these, the cost of living, taxes, maintenance, and daily expenses are often more manageable compared to places driven by tourism or speculation. That doesn't mean everything is cheap in an ideal way, but it does mean that a more financially sustainable life becomes possible. Not a life spent constantly chasing bills, but one that can be planned, controlled, and maintained over time. Of course, it wouldn't be honest to say that homes like these are perfect. They're not. One may make you think carefully about heating costs, energy efficiency, and long-term expenses. The other may require a much longer renovation journey than the price initially suggests. But the value of places like these rarely lies in how ready they are today. It lies in whether they allow a long-term life to be built in a way that truly fits you. It might be something as simple as a quiet morning, opening the door and feeling the mountain air brush against your sleeve, while the balcony in front of you sits still under a cold light. Or an afternoon in a small village, where the street outside slows down, the small bar at the corner remains open, and inside the house you hear footsteps moving up old wooden stairs. There's no need to romanticize it. Sometimes it's exactly those ordinary details that give a place its meaning. So perhaps the most important question after today's video is not which property is cheaper. It's this: which one makes you feel closer to the way you truly want to live? If you'd like, leave a comment and share which option spoke to you more and why. We always read what you leave behind, because sometimes it's the viewer's perspective that makes this journey feel even more real than the homes themselves. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. If this perspective was helpful, you can subscribe and continue exploring with us in the next journeys. In the next video, we'll open another door somewhere in Europe. No rush, no exaggerated promises, just taking a closer look and learning how to live a little lighter.